All right. I think we ended the last episode with Nocta asking like what's
What
wrong.
happened? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, looks like the Hemsfelds over there finally finished taking off the old porch, so they had more to board up the windows with for when it gets cold.
He points to a house that's just been torn apart, and there's just a few boards over a window.
Okay.
Roads are cleaner than they normally are, which makes me think that people are staying indoors. Didn't see any wheel marks, which means no one's put together enough fish to buy some more meat for the town. So everyone's probably getting a little more sober than normal, which is an exciting part of the year. Why? What do you mean? Do you see anything strange?
Strange isn't the correct word.
I think mostly they're inquiring about your well-being in this place. You seem slightly ill at ease.
Well, I mean, there's only two ways out of Dougan's hole. One of them is the road up to Goodmead, and the other's to die. I took both.
Nocta laughs and Nocta goes,
Should we go find the speaker?
I think so. And again, if you talk to anybody in the Dubrace family, just be polite, avoid them. I really don't want to deal with that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to Sabo. And be like, why are we here again?
There
Ooh.
were some giant wolves terrorizing something or another.
Okay.
this is the Earth.
Could I get perception checks from anyone who wants to make one as you were taking the one street journey to the speaker's house?
Yeah.
I'm keeping my eyes open.
Yeah, me too.
It was a one-horse town until the horse died.
My passive perception is higher than that check I made.
No, mine too.
Too bad you were paying attention.
Too bad I was paying attention.
Not that either of them are good, but I did accidentally roll twice. Sorry.
I always will use the first one in that case. Everyone but Lumimac, you guys notice that when you do pass people on the street, they give you like angry looks and kind of like hesitant. They don't really want you to engage them. They don't want you to be here, and you get the vibe that they just want you to frickin' leave.
Now, can I ask the question? What is the racial makeup of this town? We're a very diverse group of human beings. Do they not like us because we're adventurers? Are they like James?
We're not a very diverse group of human beings.
Yeah,
I think I'm a
mostly,
very diverse group of human beings.
It's mostly humans, if not like all humans in Dougan's Hole. And as you were looking, you notice that a lot of the people have the ones with their hoods down have strangely small, misshapen ears as well. It's because a few of them, not all of them, but some of them you notice that.
Is that new to me?
No. And
Okay.
you know why that is.
Just frostbite?
No. You could do a medicine check if you want.
Yeah.
This is mostly for Blair and also Joanna if she wants me to tell her. Blair, honestly, that's enough for you to go on because of your history and royalty. This is a sign of inbreeding.
Checks out.
So are they...
Joanna notices you notice Blair and just gives you this.
I'm just gonna ask Joanna and be like, is this town like always been decrepit and like flung into poverty?
Ennui, we've seen like 3 people pass by on the street. It's positively hopping today.
For
Yes.
Joanna's reference, Dougan's hole has been hurt the most by the rime as well.
Yeah.
But there's been 3 people. It's positively popping today.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if Joanna can't be any more angry at you all while still smiling, I don't know how better to portray that.
Angry
You're
why?
asking all these questions about the shittiest town that has been the most abandoned by everyone, and Joanna's like, yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, the slums are terrible. I wonder why that is.
Checks out.
You guys get to the speaker's house, and the woman outside, who is wrapped in cold weather gear as she skins some animals that she found in some cages, she audibly groans as she sees you guys approach. As you get closer, she shouts out, "Don't tell me. East Haven has sent more people to deal with our missing children problem."
No, we're here about some wolves.
Yeah, the missing children, taken by the wolves.
They left
Yes.
that part out.
I'm gonna glare at Sabo. Be like,
Yeah, he gets this like, oh, sorry, like I didn't know.
I do not know if we were aware of missing children. We only heard about the wolves.
What do you mean other people have gone and I assume died? Probably, because this place, not all of Icewind Dale, not just your town, just seems to be that way.
What do you mean, our town, outsider?
No, I mean Icewind Dale. I wasn't speaking about your town. I was talking about the country as a whole.
Oh, all right.
Continent?
She then just rips the pelt off the animal she has next to her, chucks the body just in a pile of gore, and begins to like stretch out the furs. We went looking. Someone from the Dubrace family thought it was good enough to go, big enough deal to get someone for East Haven. They sent some people, went out looking, came away empty-handed just like we did because those kids are dead. Honestly, we're here and we're ready to just move on. The family has just accepted that they were eaten by those wolves and there's no sense in looking for them.
Has it
So
just
you
been the one group of children, or has this happened multiple times?
Kids have been the latest. No more than a handful. The rhyme's tough, what can I say?
So you don't want our assistance.
Hey, if you want to go out there and walk the wilderness and maybe die to those wolves, do it, but I ain't paying you nothing. I don't care what your bosses in East Haven said.
We don't have a boss.
We
How
kind
big are
of
these wolves?
we like to help people who are in need.
So we're
No-
in
no
need
need to
here in
pay.
Dougan's Hole, aren't we? The town
Well, we-
that
we-
everybody else forgot about is finally sending those people who are here to help.
I'm sorry.
Where's our extra
I'm
money
sorry.
to build more houses,
Oh.
more food? Where's all that shit?
I'm gonna walk up to the speaker. I would like to talk to you about something. There is a simple way the world works. You need people to build houses. You need children to grow up. With wolves afoot, you're not going to get anywhere.
I don't like where this is going.
Me neither.
We're going to help you, but you're going to pay us for that.
No, you don't need to.
Oh,
You do not need to. You do not need to pay us. He doesn't speak for all of us. He
I
speaks for
do
himself.
not. We did not come here for pay.
At
We just heard
Lonzel,
of some wolves.
I will look to Blair to see her reaction to this.
The speaker kind of tenses up and sizes Lonzel up and says, "If you find those kids' bodies, we can offer you what we were going to offer the people from East Haven."
A fair deal. I'll take it.
This isn't a deal. This is just to give you some hope while you go waste your time for a few days in the cold.
Oh,
Very
we've wasted
kind.
far more than a few days in the cold.
You see his hand? It was wasted in the cold.
Very kind of you, and I'll step away.
Eh,
Where do you think
sacrifice
the
is not
wolves?
necessarily
Where do you
a
think
waste.
the wolves den is located? What's the direction you sent the last group?
It was a waste.
We have no idea. They circle the town every few nights.
Let me ask you this: these wolf attacks, are they new? Is there anything preceding them? This surely can't just be starving, hungry wildlife. Why would they target children from this town?
Children can't run that fast. Children are dumb. They go walking out into the cold, playing out there in the snow. Easy to get picked up, snatched up, eaten.
Easy prey. And that's all
Everything's
you think.
desperate and looking for food during the rime.
Can I do an insight to see if this person is just bitter and angry because of their like shitty life situation, or are they hiding something?
Hey, James, they're bitter and angry.
Yeah, I think
I
you
think
can
they're
make
bitter
an
and
insight check. Go
angry.
for it.
Bitter and angry, yeah.
Pardon?
Yeah, you can make
Justin?
an insight check.
I just because I asked flat out if it's new, and they gave me like a roundabout answer, right? So
This woman is bitter and angry. She
Knew it.
is the only person in Dougan's Hole who has to talk to outsiders.
good. Okay.
I'm gonna hold up a gold piece. What could this buy me of that pile of gore behind you?
She sizes it up and says, you could take 8 small carcasses.
including
I-
the one that's still meowing.
I think
This
fresh
is
meat
my
will attract the
carcass.
wolf better than the dead. We could catch them ourselves. We don't need a lead, we just need a target. They'll come for the meat. What do you say?
Makes sense.
I'll flick the gold.
Lonzel's attitude tonight.
He's changed, folks.
I have a theory about him.
Anyways,
do.
flip gold, accept meat.
Flip gold, acquire meat, kill wolves. Profit?
No profit in Dougan's Hole.
Sabo is still waiting about 10 paces away from you guys to finish your conversation.
Oh, I'm gonna go stand by Sabo. I'm done with this whole situation.
Whole situation.
When we walked up, I thought, man, like, you guys are a bunch of, non-humanly things. I'm the most, like, regular person of these people. And then I remembered I'm wearing nothing but leather armor.
Yeah, they're pissed at you.
Yep.
You guys have 8 carcasses. What do you guys want to do next? Do you want to talk to the speaker some more? She seems fun.
She does.
I could try doing some tracking. Just walk the perimeter while you set up your sting operation.
Okay.
No objections. All right. I'll nod to Nocta if he wants to come, and then just start
Yeah,
walking.
I'll come. Yep.
Does anyone stay by the lady or talk to her further? You guys gonna?
I'm going to just I'm going to ask her and just say, I don't mean to come across insensitive. We haven't been here before.
I'm staying
Are
with
there
our-
any
I'm saying with that.
issues
Good call.
here?
Luminek is walking away.
Are there any issues here that we could help you with within our means? Other than the children.
If you don't find the kids, kill those damn wolves.
Oh, we plan on it.
Joanna's
Thank
going to
you
give a
for the
terse nod
information.
and walk away.
And don't, as you guys walk away,
Yeah.
be careful. They'll try and trick you.
Wolves try and trick me.
Joanna nods.
They're smart. I've heard stories.
All
We
right.
will kill those wolves.
Nobody asks what kind of stories she's heard.
Nope.
I don't.
Probably just like, bedtime tales, like don't go in the snow or the wolves will get you. Them smart wolves.
I've
Smarter
heard
than these-
stories. I've heard stories
I mean-
about outsiders.
I feel like you're taking this town as just like a backwater scum place where these people are just like too dumb to understand that they're just wolves. It seems a little.
Me?
Just from what you said, you're just
No.
like them smart wolves. It just seemed like you're
No, I was making fun of
underestimating.
the-
That's the word.
I was making fun of the tale, not the town.
We're gonna find
Like,
one of these wolves dressed as our grandmother.
Oh
Oh
God.
shit!
I hope so. My grandmother has impeccable taste.
And a great snout,
Never mind.
And such
a
sharp-
very wet nose for some reason.
But I mean, that's
it's
my whole
how she
family,
drinks
James.
water.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. What are we doing?
We're setting up a trap to kill some wolves, I believe.
Joanna's
I
being
believe that.
super surly and just watching y'all.
I'm gonna go up to Joanna and I'm gonna give her one of those cute little shoulder bumps that you give somebody that that you love and you're like, how's it going?
It's like there's a pause and then Joanna like kind of comes to her senses and shoulder bumps you back.
Are you doing okay, friend?
You mean, is it nice to come back here and find out that when things change, they change for the worst? Yeah, it's about standard. There's a reason I don't come back here anymore. Isn't that right, Apollo?
Oh, I'm just sitting there being like, hey! Hey!
If ever we find like a magic item that lets someone have a familiar, we've got to give it to Joanna so she can have a cat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That's
Especially
gonna
because
happen.
right now he's upset and just sitting here waiting for me to give him attention.
No.
All right.
Yeah, Joanna's just like, whatever, I left. And this is what happens.
Do you wanna kill some wolves? Do you want to go hunt some wolves?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you wanna stab a wolf?
I'd rather find those kids, but I mean, I have about as much hope as the speaker does.
You wanna find some kids and then stab some wolves?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay,
I
let's go
think
kill
we'll have
some
to do
wolves.
it in reverse. We're probably going to attract the wolves, but if we want to find the kids, we're going to have to let one go.
Exactly. It's gonna have to lead us back to wherever the den is.
So let's wound the last one, but let it limp off.
Do you guys not think perhaps these wolves are led by some sort of intelligence? Not they themselves, if they're just wolves, but
Duke Ennui, it's possible. I mean, there's all sorts of weird things happening in the Rime, but I'll be honest with you. Even back when I was, and I'm saying this as we're leaving the town, heading towards the
Yeah.
outskirts, even when I was living here, fishing was down, livestock were gone, things were being picked off by things in the frost all the time. The fact that it's got to children just means that there's not much left. That's all it is. This whole place is cold and hungry, and when the humans here don't even have enough to protect themselves, well, the wildlife is in the same place.
so why don't these people resettle?
Where?
Says the Duke.
Yeah.
No, an
They-
honest question. It's in 10 towns.
There's
There's
10 towns.
Yeah,
You're right. In 10 towns, you can get up and go on a day-long walk anywhere and change your name and become someone else. But do you know what that means? That means you leave behind your home. You leave behind the place where that was your grandmother's home. You leave behind everything that you've ever had, and you admit that you were wrong, your family was wrong, and that there was nothing you could ever do about it, and you're just as bad as they always say. And in the end, you'll always be someone from Dougan's Hole.
Not to mention how hard it is for us to make it through the snow.
Is there
Checks out.
Is there some sort of prejudice against people from Dougan's Hole in 10 towns I have been yet unaware of?
Yeah, we're stupid fisher people who won't leave our shitty little town and who don't have anything and nobody wants anything from us. And we don't want anything from them. It was different once, I hear, but the rime has definitely helped make everyone a little bit less willing to look outside their own needs. I mean, it was never great, but it was different. But it isn't now. This is what it is. This is what happens to some people. And, I mean, do they have any guarantee that there's going to be anywhere that's going to take them in? Anywhere safer?
Well, I mean, God's willing, we stop the rime. There's a chance that they'll bounce back.
Joanna's just gonna walk away so infuriated with this whole conversation.
As they're setting up this meat trap, I'm gonna take Nocta and go try and do some tracking, see if I can find evidence of where the wolves may be coming from, etc. Look for a trail.
It's not long as you guys actually start setting up the trap, and Sabo turns to begin to track where a large white wolf limps up towards the party with Sabo,
this is a
and
trap.
it says, "I need help," in common.
Oh, hold the hell up. A wolf that's talking? Is this thing actually like a Wendigo?
I crouch down to one knee, kind of like I did with the dog in the other town. And I say, what do you mean? What sort of help do you need?
Hold on one moment. And Lonzel's gonna walk up and put his hand on Savo's shoulder. And he reaches out with his other hand, and the fingers just grow off the spectral hand, lifting up into a sphere-like dome that encompasses the area. And I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth on this wolf and everyone around us.
I
Sweet.
hated that.
It needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. DC 12, I think. Is my
So what is that? Can you put it in chat? I just want to see what it does.
Yeah.
You guys ever seen the movie Liar Liar? Just does that.
It just plays
Yeah.
that movie constantly as a
This
distraction.
And I
effect.
believe don't you only have to roll it if you are going to not tell the truth?
Yes.
No, it's no. The way it works is if you're affected by the spell, you'll see. Let's put it here. If you're affected by the spell, you fail it. I know you fail or succeed. You cannot tell a lie while in the area. So you can say whatever you like, but you're physically incapable of lying if it
Liar,
affects
liar.
you. Mhm.
Okay.
So we all have to roll this wisdom?
Sure, this will be fun.
Oh, Joanna wants to ask Lonzel some questions.
I don't get affected
Yeah,
by
the
it.
caster doesn't get affected.
That was not my wisdom save. Give me a second. That's my wisdom save.
Isn't it
So-
a charisma saving throw?
I think it'll
This
say
is-
there.
This says
It is-
charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Okay, it is
alright.
charisma. There you go.
My
I
Oh,
was
okay.
about to be like, I'm way better at charisma.
Okay,
I'm not.
Blair's good. Sabo's good. Nocta fails.
Went from a 19 to a 9, baby.
Lumac fails.
Joanna's roll would have been the same, so Joanna also failed.
Okay.
Luminac
Uh,
never.
The wolf passed.
Shit.
So everybody ask
I-
doctor questions.
Yeah, I not knowing, I'm just gonna play this as I don't know what the fuck your spell does. So I finish asking my question and wait expectantly for the wolf to answer.
My master, Garagai. He kidnapped 2 townsfolk and he's holding them prisoner in his lodge. He beats
And
me.
what? Oh,
We need to stop him.
I'll look to Blair and just kind of like,
I mean, this is obviously a trap, but what else are we going to do? We're going to follow the damn wolf. We're going to argue about it for forever, and then we're going to follow the damn wolf, so we might as well just follow the damn wolf.
I'll look back to the wolf and I'll just say, okay, lead the way to the lodge.
The wolf turns and continues to limp into the darkness beyond, heading away from the city towards the crash site of Ennui's past.
What?
And then
What?
as he gets further away, a second wolf runs out and joins him, looks back to make sure you guys are following, and just stays still until you guys begin to follow.
Let me. I would like to. When the second wolf joins, does the first wolf? Are these things Voltron? No.
Oh my god.
The first wolf, is it still limping?
You can give me an insight check.
Cause I want to. If it is still limping, if I pass this, where's insight?
Wisdom, insight.
Intimidation, insight. There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, nailed it.
You notice that he is limping on a different leg than when he first was walking up to the party.
The illusion! It's broken!
A gift from the
Joanna-
sky.
Joanna is going to say to Lonzel, looking at this orb of light that's around us and like trying to reach out and touch the boundaries of it. Joanna's like, this is amazing. How is it that you can call animals to speak?
I'm gonna snap my fingers and the containment drops. And I'm just gonna look Joanna in the face and say, "You can say all the pretty little lies you want now."
I'm going to.
I'm sorry,
I'm
what?
gonna. As we're following, I just want to be like, "What injured you, Wolf?"
My master, Garagai. If we don't bring him food, he beats us. But you all look so strong and tough. You will beat him no problem.
Where's this cabin?
A half a day's walk south of here.
No. I'm just gonna be like, this wolf's a fucking liar.
What do you mean, Ennui?
He's limping on the different leg. They trick you. We were told that. He's taking us into a trap. We know that much, but he's taking us right to the fucking crash site.
I'm gonna step aside with Ennui, like kind of pull him by his cloak off to one side and just be like, that may be true, but how else are we supposed to potentially find these children that have gone missing? This is literally...
Fuck. I just realized the implication now. Oh, no.
This is literally the only lead we have.
They can't be taking kids.
They told us we just need to go south. We don't really need them anymore. We know where we need to
Kids
go.
don't need supplies. Our kids are supplies.
South is a big area. We
I
still
imagine-
need to follow them.
The worst that will happen is we are food for Garagik, or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
So perhaps we can just follow and be wary. Draw your weapon if you'd like. Perhaps at some point we can pause and you can practice your left-handed swordsmanship.
You underestimate me, Sabo.
I will raise an eyebrow to that and then keep walking.
Does the wolf give a shit that I called it a liar?
The two wolves watch you silently just to see what plays out. But then when they see that everyone is, like, that Sabo begins to follow the wolves again, they both continue on their path.
Can I, either using my passive perception or making a roll, like keep an eye out for flanking wolves, like pack hunting?
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Okay.
We are going to take a little break here and see what happens when we follow these
Back
wolves
for you, group.
south.
I gotta take a